But teams are still adding talent to their rosters. The Commanders have signed former Notre Dame quarterback Sam Hartman to one of the biggest unrestricted free agent deals so far this offseason. It includes a guaranteed $225,000 base salary and a $20K signing bonus. Bengals head coach Zach Taylor confirmed following the draft that Cincinnati will not be trading Pro Bowl defensive end Trey Hendrickson, who previously requested a trade from the Bengals on April 24th over contract concerns. And former Iowa punter and Ray Guy Award winner Tory Taylor received a congratulatory text from his new starting quarterback, Caleb Williams, not long after he was drafted by Chicago in the 4th round. Williams jokingly wrote, "Hey, you're not going to be punting too much here." This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. In the process, started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. The ugly truth is when you buy a timeshare, you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. I recently helped a couple that had their maintenance fees go from $800 to $3,200 a year. They also received a $4,000 assessment for a hurricane that was over 1,000 miles away. Sound crazy? The crazy thing is this never ends. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call for your free information kit. Call 800-462-3333. That's 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
.1230 KXO. I got one of those calls. I did. Good morning to everyone and Jared.
Good morning, George.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How we doing today?
I think I got a guy calling for you.
Oh, is that what it is? I hope it isn't anything important.
It wasn't. He wanted to know a name of a song.
Oh, okay. Name that song.
And he just started reading me lyrics. And that's
it's better than when they try and whistle them. Or hum them. You know.
I think we got it right. And then I told him I was busy. Anyway, how was your weekend, sir?
Very, very good. How was yours?
Mine was boring. No, it was actually pretty good. It was pretty good. We got a lot of rest.
Hey, that's what it's all about.
That's it. When you only get one day, you take advantage.
Yes, sir.
Then everybody in the house saying, "Why are you always sleeping?"
Yeah, they're all trying to jump on you, though, probably, huh?
No, I would hate that. They're big people. My grandsons, they're like twice Jared's size, closer to my size. You don't want those people jumping on you.
No.
Anything planned for this week?
Let's see. I got my little cousins. She's also I'm her Nino, so it's her confirmation. Coming up this weekend. So we're getting ready for that. We have relatives coming. You know how it could be a big thing. So
you have to dress up?
What's that?
You have to dress up?
Hopefully not. Not that I know of.
Don't you? Are you not her godfather?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I am the godfather, but I'm not going to have to dress up, I don't think. Okay. I mean like full on dress up, I don't think, you know.
I have never participated or even been to one of those. I just stayed away. Never been invited, really. Anyway, are you ready for birthday? You said you had a birthday on somebody on the list.
Yes, for Mila Hernandez. But we have other people I'd like to, wish happy birthday. But yeah, wish a happy birthday.
Mila Hernandez you just wrote her in. Somebody had forgotten her. Anyway, she's on the list. She's coming up. And we got the big shots right now. Some of these people, have you ever heard of them? Bob Miranda, have you ever heard of him? No, Bob's 82, so he's been around a while. It was in the happenings Hopefully at 82 he is in more than that, but that's what it says here, Bob Hernandez. That's April 29th, by the way, so those who haven't read the calendar yet. Tommy James of Tommy James and the Shondells, we all know him, 77 today. We have comedian Jerry Seinfeld. He's 70 years old today. Actor Kate Mulgrew. She is Orange is the New Black. I didn't know that. I knew she was in Star Trek Voyager, and she's been in some other mystery stuff. She's 69 today. Daniel Day-Lewis, one of the better actors around, according to the critiques, is 67. Michelle Pfeiffer. You know Michelle Pfeiffer, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she was a Catwoman, wasn't she?
Oh, yes, Catwoman.
And several other things.
Yes, she was in my dreams is where she was.
She was in Grease Part 2.
I never watched Part 2. It
was kind of a silly one.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Anyway, she was in that. She's 66 today. Eve Plum of the Brady Bunch. She was one of the kids. Not anymore. She's 66 today. Vincent Ventresca of TV's The Invisible Man and Boston Common, 58. Do you watch a lot of TV?
Not much.
Oh, you probably never heard any of these guys.
No.
Carney Wilson, that's Brian Wilson's little girl. She was also in Wilson Phillips. She is the Wilson part. She's 56 today. Paul Adelstein, Private Practice, is 55. Actor Darby Stanchfeld, in Scandal, is 53. I never heard of that. Tyler Labine, New Amsterdam, is 46. Megan Boone of The Blacklist is 41. Zane Carney was in Dave's World, is 39. And finally, we have Grace Kaufman, was in Man with a Plan. Grace is all of 22 years old. Grace is just a baby. Anyway, those are the big shot birthdays. We got the local people coming up. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we've got to get to Mia.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Alex Flores, Fidel Alvarez, Maria Manuel, Cassandra Ray Rojas, Alfredo Carrera, Alicia Gonzalez, John Hinshaw, Dina Patzloff, Lucian Patzloff, Robert Wren, Carly Ross, we have Isaiah Aguilera, Sherry Milano Hoffbauer, Annie Keating, Heather Singh, Brady Hoff, David Acuna, there's a whole bunch of them, Emily Vasquez, Bob Diaz, Jesus Aldaz, Megan Moreno, Nicholas Irving, Rosie Garcia, Rosario Martinez, Sergio Servín, Mila Hernandez. Happy birthday to each and every one.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And now we move on to the important stuff. We already did those birthdays. Now the news, world and California news headlines, brought to you this morning by Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News Brief. There's more rough weather in store from Texas to Alabama after deadly tornadoes tore through the nation's midsection over the weekend. Weather Channel meteorologist Stephanie Abrams.
The worst of the weather is happening now. It continues into the afternoon, hangs around New Orleans into our dinner time.
Pro-Palestinian and pro-Israel protests continue at Columbia University in New York. University President Manu Shafiq urging them to disperse voluntarily. This student says that won't happen.
If you actually want peace to be achieved as we do, and if you want a ceasefire, the hostages need to be released.
CBS's Aaron Navarro on a private weekend meeting between former President Trump and his one-time White House rival, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
This was a burying of the hatchet. Ever since DeSantis dropped out in January, he has not had much contact with former President Trump, but has indicated he does want to help in fundraising, maybe in campaigning.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
CBS News is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
My name is Sarah Griffin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As a monthly donor, you can help the Imperial Valley Food Bank purchase food in bulk to meet the growing needs of the more than 25,000 people we serve each month at over 30 locations. Even small monthly gifts can go a long way in helping fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley. Please consider giving monthly by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
California headline news: a 20-year-old Newport Beach College sophomore at the University of Arizona is dead, shot and killed at a house party yesterday in Tucson. 3 others suffered non-life-threatening injuries. No word yet on a suspect or what caused the shooting. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass is talking about USC's canceling its main graduation ceremony due to ongoing Palestinian protests, telling CNN's State of the Union the move was due to safety concerns.
Hate speech, anti-Semitism, all of that is unacceptable. All students on the campus need to feel safe.
But Bass sidestepped whether she agreed with the school's decision to cancel the ceremony. And Gloria Allred says former Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein's conviction for sex crimes will stand here after a New York court overturned his rape conviction in that state.
The facts and the law applied are different in New York. That is true for the facts and law in the California criminal case.
I'm John Gitterland. This is California Headline News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank, 760-370-0966.
Have you checked out our website, kxoradio.com? News and information you can use, kxoradio.com. And of course, follow us on Facebook. KXO Radio Imperial Valley. Like us, follow us. We're on Facebook.
And it is now time for page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. With your local news, here's Jared.
Good morning. With KXO Radio Local News, we have a report from El Centro Police Department. Looks like Friday at about 12 p.m., El Centro Police Department officers were looking for a missing person in the area of 1900 North Imperial Avenue. One of the officers went to Planet Fitness to look for the person. While checking the business, a subject identified as 39-year-old Roque Silva approached the officer and started an argument for no apparent reason. To de-escalate the situation, the officer explained to Roque why he was there and started to walk away. A nearby gym goer began recording the developing situation with his cell phone. Roque turned his anger towards him and stole the cell phone from the gym goer's hands. While attempting to get his cell phone, a physical altercation ensued between Roque and the gym goer. The officer intervened and tried separating them when Roque engaged the officer and became physically aggressive. Less than lethal force options were used to apprehend Roque, and he was placed under arrest. Roque was charged with resisting arrest, assault against a police officer, and robbery, and booked into Imperial County Jail. This incident is an ongoing investigation. The El Centro Police Department would like to thank Planet Fitness's employees and the other gym goers for their assistance and cooperation. We're going to take a break.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Earl Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Central Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
New lithium training programs to be announced. County of Imperial and IVC plan a special announcement. It'll be on May 1st. They will unveil the second phase of Imperial Valley College's innovative lithium training programs, marking the commencement of the chemical technician program slated for fall 2024. The announcement will underscore a significant step forward in fostering a skilled workforce to meet the burgeoning demands of lithium and related industries. The announcement will be Wednesday, May 1st at the Administration Building at Imperial Valley College. Attending the event will be Luis Brancarte, County Board of Supervisors Chairman, IVC Superintendent Dr. Lenore Johnson, Efrain Silva, Dean of Economic and Workforce Development, renewable energy industry representatives, and more. KXO News Time, 7:44.
And page one of the local news has been brought to you this morning by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. With 3 locations to serve you, Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's page 2 of the local news and your local weather. Brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. With page 2 of the local news, here again is Jared.
Imperial Valley Peace Officers Memorial Day. Board of Supervisors proclaim a special day. It'll be May 3rd. This week, the Board of Supervisors proclaimed it is Imperial Valley Peace Officers Memorial Day. The proclamation honors the sacrifice and service of peace officers in the region, recognizing their dedication to maintaining public safety and upholding the law. It serves as a reminder of the risks and challenges faced by law enforcement personnel in the line of duty. They say the proclamation reaffirms the county's commitment to supporting and honoring its peace officers and their families. Board of Supervisors set a public hearing. County supervisors host a public hearing, or they're going to host a public hearing. It'll be held Tuesday, May 7th, during the regular Board of Supervisors meeting. The hearing will be to discuss the amendment of the county's existing CDBG standard agreement. The goal is to address an unexpected cost increase in the Nyland Sanitary District Facility project. The county have been awarded a CDBG grant of $3 million. The project cost is $4.5 million. And it's almost over. Calexico recall election should be over on May 7th. That is when the registrar of voters is expected to deliver the certified results to the County Board of Supervisors. Once the results are received by the board, the results will be sent off to Sacramento. There are reportedly around 500 ballots that need to be counted. No actual update has been released, but elections say currently the yes vote leads the no votes for the recall. The special election was held on April 16th. And a local nursing program gets a shot in the arm. SDSU and Imperial Valley School of Nursing receives a donation. Carolyn and Cliff Colwell have donated $500,000 to the nursing school. They said the funds were to be used to help address the critical nursing shortage in the region and its ripple effects on health disparities. The Colwells have had careers in medicine. San Diego State University Imperial Valley says the donation will benefit students enrolled in the school's registered nurse to Bachelor of Sciences in Nursing program. program. The 5-year donation is unrestricted, an unusual feature for an amount so high. It means SDSU Imperial Valley can use it to meet the needs of the program. The first 10 students of an accelerated pre-licensure program will graduate in August. The Colwells met while studying at the University of Michigan School of Medicine in 1959. They established their gift after a visit to Imperial Valley last year, led by University Relations and Development and the College of Health and Human Services. KXO News Time, 7:48.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
All right,
the high temperature yesterday, 89 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 59. National Weather Service says warmer temperatures are anticipated over the next several days, with highs rising into the low to mid-90s across the lower deserts. An upper-level trough will pass through the Intermountain West midweek, resulting in breezy conditions across southeast California. Otherwise, dry conditions will prevail across the forecast area through at least this weekend. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 94. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 63. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday, sunny skies. Highs right near 95. South winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 63 degrees, 48% the relative humidity. Local news, page 2, and the weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Hey, baseball fans, go yard with BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. All season long, we're offering top odds on your favorite home run bets, shared $50K Grand Slam jackpots, fast and convenient ways to play same-game parlays, special boosts and tokens, and so much more. From the first pitch to the game-winning fireworks, there are more ways than ever to supercharge your excitement. Whether you want to combine multiple bets for the chance at a bigger payout or place a live bet as the game unfolds, BetMGM has all the home run betting options you could need. Download the BetMGM app, head to the ballpark, and get your piece of MLB action. BetMGM is an official partner of Major League Baseball. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. For New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. For Arizona, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. For Massachusetts, 1-800-327-5050. For Iowa, 1-800-BETS-OFF. For Puerto Rico, 1-800-981-0023. For West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net in partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel.
And we are now ready for Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. Then the NBA playoffs, we have one of the first rounders is over. Timberwolves have swept the Suns. 122-116 was the score yesterday. That's a sweep. Timberwolves move on. The Suns go home. The Knicks, they are still going. They beat the 76ers 97-92. New York leads that series 3-1. Clippers and the Mavericks. Clippers won the game 116-111. The series is tied at 2. Pacers beat the Bucks 126-113. Indiana leads that series 3-1. And the National Hockey League also a wrap on round 1. New York Rangers wrapped. They swept the Capitals. Yesterday it was 4-2. Rangers wrapped the series, sweep the series 4-0. The Rangers move on. Capitals go home. The Avalanche beat the Jets 5-1. 1. Colorado leads that series 3-1. The Canucks and the Predators went into overtime. Canucks won the game 4-3. Vancouver leads that series 3-1. And the Oilers beat the Kings 1-0. Edmonton leads that series 3-1. In NASCAR, Denny Hamlin called his shot ahead of the Dover race, guaranteeing a win on his podcast, then followed through on his bold boast that would have made the Bambino proud. Held off Kyle Larson down the stretch to park his Toyota in victory lane. We've got more baseball scores coming up.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And on the baseball scoreboard, it was the Braves over the Guardians 4-3. Athletics beat the Orioles 7-6. The Blue Jays beat the Dodgers finally 3-1. The Tigers over the Royals 4-1. Mets beat the Cardinals in 11 innings 4-2. It was the Nationals over the Marlins 12-9. Yankees defeated the Brewers 15-5. The White Sox over the Rays 4-2. Rangers beat the Reds 4-3. Astros beat the Rockies 8-2. It was the Giants over the Pirates 3-2. Twins beat the Angels 11-5. Diamondbacks they defeated the Mariners 3-2. The Phillies beat the Padres again 8-6. Padres are digging a big old hole. The Red Sox defeated the Cubs 5-4. In golf, it was Hannah Green. She won the LPGA Tour's JM Eagle LA Championship for the second straight year Sunday, holing out twice from all the greens in a pivotal back nine stretch at challenging Wilshire Country Club. And Rory McIlroy and Shane Lowry, they won the Zurich Classic in New Orleans, and very happy to do so. Stephen Ames celebrated his 60th birthday with a successful title defense at the Mitsubishi Electric Classic, closing with a 5-under-67 on Sunday for his 8th PGA Tour Champions victory. And in tennis, Carlos Alcaraz moves on at Madrid, even though he said his injury is still sore. Rafael Nadal also moved on. He was really happy, tore off his headband, thrust his arms in the air, and soaked up the cheers. It was only a second-round win, but coming from where Nadal had been just a few weeks ago, when he couldn't even get on the court, he could have been savoring a trophy. Not yet, anyway. That's a look at sports. Sports brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And today's financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company that protects you, your home, business, or construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Dow Jones Industrial Average and other major stock indexes rose Monday today as Tesla surged on news reports that Beijing has given preliminary approval for the electric vehicle giant to launch its full self-driving trading in China. Meanwhile, NVIDIA eyed new buy a point on the stock market today. Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.3% in morning action as S&P 500 gained 0.4%. Tech-focused NASDAQ Composite climbed 0.4% after the opening bell. Early today, the 10-year Treasury yield dipped to a 4.63%. Further, oil prices fell as West Texas intermediate futures traded around 83.20 a barrel. Weather, that's next.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 89 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 59. Sunny skies expected today. Highs right near 94. Southeast winds at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 63. South to southeast winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday, sunny skies. Highs right near 95. South winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 63 degrees, 48% the relative humidity. This financial news and weather update has been brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro. Coming up on 8 o'clock, we got CBS News, 6 minutes of news and information. Going to find out what's new around the world, and then be back here for more of the best oldies on the radio.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
At the tone, it'll be 8 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kathan. Secretary of State Blinken turns up the heat on Hamas, saying an offer made by Israel is extraordinarily generous.
In this moment, the only thing standing between the people of Gaza and a ceasefire is Hamas. They have to decide, and they have to decide quickly.
The deal would halt Israel's Gaza offensive and allow for the release of hostages held by Hamas. CBS's Deborah Pata says Israel's military is still poised to carry out a possible major push into the city of Rafah.
In Rafah, there are daily strikes. Just this morning, 3 more. Among the dead, at least 5 children. Residents never know whether the planes above carry the threat of death or the promise of life-saving aid.
Here at home, campus protests over the Gaza war have resulted in dozens of arrests at schools around the country. CBS's Tom Hansen at New York's Columbia University.
After the commencement, students will have to apply to protest on campus, which will be a 2-day process. Statement also says while the university will not divest from Israel, the university offered to develop an expedited timeline for review of new proposals from the students.
Correspondent Omar Villafranca is in Sulphur, Oklahoma, a small city that suffered big damage when a powerful tornado hit over the weekend.
Roofs ripped off, walls collapsed, bricks all over the place, windows were blown out. Thousands of people are without power. Now, police are keeping us back because a lot of those structures in there aren't safe, but this type of damage goes on for blocks.
At least 5 deaths are blamed on tornadoes in 6 states. NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg said today Russia has been able to exploit a battlefield edge over Ukraine thanks to aid hang-ups in the alliance since the beginning of the year.
NATO allies have not delivered what they promised. The United States spent months not agreeing a package for Ukraine.
CBS's Vicky Barker at the Foreign Desk has news today about new trouble for a film star.
French media report Gérard Depardieu was summoned to a Paris police station this morning and placed in police custody over allegations made by two women that he sexually assaulted them on movie sets. The 75-year-old actor was already facing a separate rape charge, and more than a dozen women have come forward in recent years to claim he assaulted them, too.
It's not known what the status of Minnesota coach Chris Finch will be for the rest of the NBA playoffs. He suffered a ruptured patellar tendon in his right knee after a collision with a T-Wolves player as his team completed a sweep of Phoenix. Checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 72 points. The S&P is up 13. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
If your Medi-Cal is ending, Cover California is here to help. Cover California is a service from the state that helps you get affordable health insurance. In many cases, at no cost to you, just like with Medi-Cal. We have quality health plans, and we'll help you every step of the way to get the one that works for you and your family. So, if you're no longer eligible for Medi-Cal, check out Cover California. We'll keep you covered. Learn more at coveredca.com.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. You know, I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. You know, basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/credit card.
They may be old, but they haven't lost a lick.
The Rolling Stones showed no signs of slowing down, not in Houston. Mick Jagger revved up the crowd, strutting up and down the stage with the energy of someone half his 80 years, as the band kicked off their new tour at NRG Stadium, promoting their new album, Hackney Diamonds. They will roll on to 15 other cities across the U.S. and Canada. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Three-time WNBA champion and two-time Olympic gold medalist Candace Parker has announced she's retiring after 16 seasons. She wrote on social media that she refuses to cheat the game and has decided to call it a career at age 38. Parker is the only player in league history to win a title with 3 different teams. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Sorry, but we actually have a wait list for our Monstera.
Shaw's greenhouse is really bringing in the green.
We can't keep snake plants and stuff.
She needs a construction manager to build on her roots and grow.
We could add a whole section for ferns. Here we'd have dahlias, dahlias, and more dahlias.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me lay on you a so-so entertainer.
With George Gale.
Not much of a humanitarian, and this cat was never nobody's friend. You can applaud if you want to.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.